The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, I'm Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today I'm on Premier Pontoon's 310 Dodici. There's a number of firsts in this one, but primarily Dodici means 12 in Italian, and that has to do with the beam, the first 12-foot beam on a production pontoon boat. Let's take a look at some of the other firsts as I do a features walkthrough and a sea trial. Now, aside from the 12-foot beam, another first is that this is the first pontoon boat with a triple engine installation, in this case, the 300 horsepower Evinrude E-Tech G2s. A couple of notable features about the G2s that I'm most impressed with. Firstly, there are no external steering components. All of the hydraulic equipment that used to be on the outside of the engine is now gone and taken place inside the engine with a helic that serves to steer the engine. Secondly, the shrouds, you can pretty much do anything you want through hundreds of color choices. Here, we've got a color matched to the Dodici 310. Now, this is an important aspect. While the joystick is controlling the three engines, it's still using the technology that's been existing for controlling a twin engine installation. In this instance, the center engine is slaved to the port engine with the use of a tie bar.
Of course, being a Premier, there's a distinct level of luxury throughout. It starts with the exterior, where we've got custom graphics, fencing, and rail colors that are matched by the engine cowls.
Now, obviously, when we step on board, the first impression is that this boat is huge. The 12-foot beam really makes a difference, along with its length. So this one is all about seating and entertaining. Up to 22 people. Let's start by taking a look at the seating at the bow. For starters, take a look at these two premium chairs. They're made by Flex Steel and flank a single pedestal table with drink holders. But more importantly, it's the material on these that are making the difference. It's not a vinyl, it's actually fabric, but it's got the soft touch of ultra leather. Additionally, it's exceedingly comfortable. You've got an adjustable headrest, and the padding is so soft. This is a seat that you sit into rather than on. You really need to be on it to feel it. Additionally, between the seats, there's a cargo storage area, two drink holders, speaker lighted with its perimeter, and courtesy lights to the side. Over to the starboard side, we have L-shaped seating surrounding a pair of pedestal tables, and again, the comfort level is so self-evident when you touch these seats. Naturally, there's storage under each one, and there's a pull-out drink holder in the center. This seat is able to be removed entirely so that we have access to the bow door. And notice how this forward seat is bolted into position. That's so that when you're going over 50 miles an hour, the seat isn't blowing out of the way, and plus, it makes it easy to be trailerable. At the aft end of the seat back pulls forward to expose a wastebasket, and there's another access point just behind. Additionally, this boat's got an upgraded sound system that includes these Polk audio speakers, including the large subwoofer at the back. Now, of course, aside from the seating, we've got plenty of open space for gathering and entertaining, and in the center of the deck is the usual storage compartment, but this one is rather large. It goes way back almost 7 feet. Moving to the center of the boat, we've got a bar that's made more for sitting at than standing behind and serving your guests. 3 bar stools are in fixed positions, but they still swivel. There's a cooler underneath, and notice we've also got purse hooks. Up above, we've got a grab rail and 3 drink holders that are removable. At the end of the bar is a controller for the stereo, but it's all Bluetooth capable as well, so it's more than likely going to be controlled from someone's smartphone. Coming around the back, we've got a sink with a drink holder that serves double duty as a paper towel holder. And notice at the bottom of the sink, the drain has a little flip stopper, so it's one component that we don't have to worry about losing. Now, this is impressive. Take a look at this. Seagrass decking, all this separated from, no kidding, authentic slate tile. At the stern, the seating concludes with wraparound sofas around a pedestal table with drink holders that again are removable, and I just cannot express how comfortable these seats are when you sit on them. Again, we've got the storage underneath, plus we've got some creative courtesy lighting underneath. Directly across, Corian countertop serves as a serving area just underneath. Refrigerator. And right alongside is another of those creative drink holders that serves double duty as a paper towel rack. Above, we've got this massive bimini top that provides shade for this entire aft area up to just about the point ahead of the helm. We can certainly get an optional bimini top that will cover this forward area if we'd like. At the stern, of course, we have the obligatory sun pad, and underneath there is a head that also serves as a changing room. Now, clearly, most of the entertainment aspect will be taking place inside the fences, so there's modest foredeck and rear deck space outside the fences. I would like to see this gas fill be located to another position outside the trip zone. I do, however, appreciate this aft platform that makes it easy to get to all three engines. There are 4 boarding gates on the Premier 310, the aft one 24 inches, the starboard side is also 24, 36 inches to the port, and 26 inches at the bow. Now let's take a look at the helm that's got some definite influences from Evinrude. Starts with the GPS map 741 Garmin display, the Evinrude icon display in the center, and the Polk audio system over on the right-hand side. Now down below and to the left-hand side, we've got all of our rocker switches, and I love how the horn is easily separated and noticeable. There's a little cubby hole with a 12-volt accessory plug inside. Great footroom with cargo storage underneath. But it's over on the right-hand side where the Evinrude influence really takes place, starting with this Evinrude Icon Binnacle engine controller. It allows you to synchronize the engines and make incremental adjustments to them without having to adjust the throttles. Plus, we've got the first ever triple engine joystick installation with the Optimus joystick just behind.
The 310 Dodici has a length overall of 33 feet 5 inches and a beam of 11 feet 10 inches. With an empty weight of 3,975 pounds, half fuel and 3 people on board, we estimated our test weight at 4,940 pounds. With the triple set of 300 horsepower Evinrude E-Tech G2s turning 19-pitch Rebel props, we reached a top speed of 57 miles per hour. With a pontoon boat, there really is no best economic cruise per se. She'll get better mileage the slower you go, and the fuel consumption is linear. So this is more of a boat that is run according to you and your guests' comfort level. But keep in mind, just because this boat pushes nearly 60 miles per hour, not all guests will feel comfortable with that speed. Sometimes a slow cruise up the lazy river is more enjoyable, especially when there are drinks on the bar and cheese and cracker platters at the tables. It's all about what you want to do and how you want to do it. With that said, this boat does give exciting performance. There's no surprise to the fact that 300s will get her moving along in short order, so either be gentle on the throttle or tell everyone to hang on. She'll launch right off and pass 30 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds.
With a triple tube installation, the center tube has the usual PTX configurations that we've come to appreciate with Premier pontoons. The outer tubes have the integral splash rails.
With these PTX tubes, her handling is equally sporty, and you can expect flat turns when coming around. Of course, where she really shines is in her comfort level, and nowhere is that brought more to light than in her handling around the dock. With the Evinrude joystick, she can be maneuvered with ease regardless of the usual crosswinds or cross currents. If more power is needed, you can simply use boost, but for me, I just activated the joystick in boost mode normally. The joystick is progressive, so when less power is called for, just use less stick. It's as simple as that.
So a number of firsts: the first 12-foot beam in a production pontoon boat, the first triple outboard installation, the first joystick with the triple outboard installation, and the first slate tile on a pontoon boat. Well, it seems that the 310 Dodici is really living up to its premier name. And that is my full look and sea trial of the Premier 310 Dodici. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.